By 1912, Titanic's animosity towards the IRS was well known. The IRS was not a fan of the Titanic either, so they bought the Titanic tickets to go on board the ill-fated Titanic ship. They paid the captain to sink the ship on purpose, which resulted in both Titanics sinking, causing the immediate death of over 70 million people. The IRA thought the British were after them Lucky Charms and gold and the like, which they were, but that's a story for another time. So a group of them stowed away on board the Titanic ship to sneak their loot over to America. However, all of it was so heavy that the Titanic just couldn't take it anymore and sank. That's why there was a rainbow that showed up after it went down, just like the children's stories and the legends. The Titanic ship doesn't do so well out on the water, and it got really seasick and dizzy, and then just passed out and sank. Captain Phillips was a troubled youth and never agreed with his parents. He ran away from home and developed an illegal drug addiction, and he was doing anything to get money to pay for them. In a desperate attempt to make more money, he applied to be captain of the Titanic ship. Since his name was already captain, they figured that it would be a good fit. However, there were no drugs on board the Titanic, and he was starting to go through withdrawal. He could not navigate the ship properly, and then it sank. April 14th, 2012, I was on board the Titanic ship when it was sinking. I was super worried, looking for life rafts or any other way to survive. Then I came across the band, who was surprisingly still playing music. Then I noticed one of the band members looked particularly familiar. As it turns out, my cat, Sergeant Scritchy Scratch, was disguised as one of the band members and was playing some tunes. I told Scritchy Scratch that the ship was sinking and that we needed to get out of there. He agreed and then pulled out his phone and called somebody to come pick us up. I'm sure glad that I made it out of that situation.